Greetings, Facebook. It's Sean. Some of you know me as Lurch from the Lurchs podcast. And have seen me on, I'm not even going to go into that. I've pretty much taken this time in my freedom of speech, and my freedom of expression, and I guess you could call this freedom of the press since it's on camera, to write about this government shutdown and how I feel about it. I'm going to do it in such a fashion. Hold on. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty much this government shutdown pretty much means Congress is quitting their jobs for a little while. Which means, in my opinion, they shouldn't get paid because they're quitting because they're complaining that they're not making enough money. What I think they should do is, since they don't work, they shouldn't get paid, and let's give the money to our men and women fighting overseas. You know, I believe that they're making the ultimate sacrifice right now. And now they're not getting paid because Congress is being a bunch of, what's the right term to look for? Because I'm trying not to be full of swears and ignorant. A bunch of kumquats. We'll call them kumquats. Oh heck, I'll be technical. They're being a bunch of vaginas. Because they're complaining about not making enough money. But yet now our men and women overseas don't have money to defend our borders and the freedoms that we love. And you know what? First off, Congress, I think you guys make way too much money. I think you should get a third of what you make. If that. I think our men and women overseas should be making more than what they make, because if you Google, any, on any web searching website, you can find out the military pay scale. And although it kind of looks like a lot, if you look at it, even for someone starting out, if you divide it by 4, which is like a normal 4-week thing, it really isn't much. Taking into account they get paid the 1st and the 15th of every month. Not like us nice people who sometimes get paid every week, sometimes bi-weekly. It's just the 1st and 15th of every month. So they have to really try and budget the money they have. I know how hard it is to try and budget that money. We all know at one point I was in the military. I'm not going to discuss that. But I really think Congress should stop being a bunch of vaginas, get their shit together, do their job, and make sure the men and women overseas are getting paid, because some of them are good friends of mine, and I still keep in contact with a few friends from high school and from basic training. So government, this is to you. I don't care if you shut down my Facebook, because that is a violation of freedom of expression, because I am using 3 of my freedoms: freedom of expression, the press, and freedom of speech. Stop being a bunch of vaginas, get your act together, get a pay cut, and make sure the men and women overseas get paid so you can stay here and complain about how you're not getting paid enough to sit in a chair and bitch about your problems all day. You guys don't like what I have to say? That's fine. You have a right to say that. We have freedoms where we can say pretty much whatever we want and how we feel. If I've offended you, well, hey, I'm quite sorry. I'm speaking my true opinion on this thing. And I'll probably just speak a little more in depth to it on Sunday. So please tune in Sunday to the SHUTDOWN live broadcast on DIUTV at www.doitupproductions.com/television. Actually, I'm sorry, we have a new website, www.diutv.com. So, like I said to all you government people out there, to Congress, stop being a bunch of vaginas. Go back to work. Work for a living.